Good morning, my dear students of Class 6B. I welcome you all to this new class of English where we are completing chapter Desert Animals. Children, while we were discussing this chapter, Desert Animals, you must have wondered that this chapter is not just associated with English. We get to know so many facts which are related to science. Then we get to know so many facts which are related to wildlife, which is also covered by geography as well. So children, all subjects are giving you deep knowledge. You should pay equal attention to all the subjects. It is not just you are focusing more on maths, focusing more on science. Every subject in itself holds equal importance. So my 6B, I welcome you all to this new class where you are seeing this different setup. Children, we have resumed our classes from the school now. So I hope you are happy to see this setup. Now, desert animals, where we discuss the introduction, which that in total the chapter has to tell us how different types of animals adapt themselves to different type of environmental conditions. If we are talking about desert animals are facing very harsh, extreme type of climatic conditions. Extreme type of climatic conditions where not every animal can survive in. But it is always being rightly said, survival to the fittest. Anyone who is a living being, tends to adapt to that surrounding and survives. So, in the chapter, after explanation, we saw different types of animals and how they were surviving in deserts. Earlier, we saw the gulls. Then we saw types of snakes, and after that, children, specifically we saw a rattlesnake. How that rattlesnake is very much unbothered. But yes, if someone comes and intrude or disturb that rattlesnake, the rattlesnake always gives itself one warning, and if that intruder doesn't pay attention, then it is quite a dangerous position. Now, let us come to next type in the paragraph where we are going to study mongoose. So, children, mongooses go herding in groups. They always keep a place from where they can watch predators near them. It is interesting to watch predators, children, since you are in class 6 and you must have learned the food chain and all these terms. Primary animal where herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, predators and scavengers. So all these are holding equal importance in this big food circle, which you need to know. Now please do comment in the comment section what are predators. Now that's an interesting question for everyone. What are predators? And you need to mention in the comment box so that I can get to see whether my students are attentive and they are knowing these new terms or not, right? So predators, then it is very interesting to watch them banded, poking their nose into holes, overturning rocks with their paws. You all know who are mongoose. We have explained the chapter, the friendly mongoose. So you all are aware of the mongoose. Now children, it is very common to view them traveling in groups. They travel in search of food. Their food is beetles again, then other small creatures. Right? So it was a general explanation about mongoose, children. Now, the next paragraph, children, says that after mongoose and their food, the next paragraph talks about mongooses are famous for being able to kill snake. We all got to see the story, the friendly mongoose, where that mongoose was protecting that little child and a snake entered and the mongoose saved the life of that little newborn child. Now, mongoose are famous for being killing snakes without getting hurt themselves. So their reactions are so fast that they can dodge each time the snake strikes. They continuously make nuisance of themselves until after a while, when the snakes gets tired, they quickly dive in for the kill. Now this paragraph means, children, where two difficult words are there: dodging, move quickly to avoid its enemy. So nuisance is anything which is annoyed. Excuse me, children. I'm sorry for the same. And so, children, this paragraph means mongooses are known for their ability to kill snakes, and they don't get hurt while doing it. They continuously keep on annoying the snakes. Annoying the snakes is disturbing the snakes, and until it gets tired and gets killed. So they keep on annoying the snakes till the time the snake gets tired, annoyed, and gets killed. Now, next paragraph, children, where we are talking about female mongooses. Now, this paragraph means the peculiar thing in mongoose. Peculiar is that specific thing in mongoose, is that all the females give birth to their babies at the same time. The babies are raised by the whole group. So this is a very interesting fact again, children, that all the female mongooses give birth to their babies at the same time in group, and all their little mongoose, baby mongoose, are being raised up by the whole group. So means looking after the babies is not the responsibility of one, rather the whole group. If one baby mongoose is there, it is the duty of whole group to take up the responsibility for raising them. So they raise them in den, means the house they have made inside an old temple or in a hollow log. So they also dig deep burrows or holes where they try to hide themselves. Okay. Now, when they go out in search of food, two or male members stay back to look after the babies and wait till the others come back, right? So this is how everybody does. It is not just the animals, we humans also do the same. So children, I would like to stop the class at this point, and we will discuss the explanation in the next class further. So thank you so much, and we will complete the chapter in the next class. Thank you so much, children. Bye bye. Take care.